Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as well as you confusion of faces that bear witness with the scriptures, but you look like the other nations. Shalom. All right, I saw this late tonight. It was it was a magnitude 6.9 earthquake hit southern California. You know, hey, Lord, the Lord, He's putting great judgment on California right now, man. All right, a lot been going on just this year. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was this year. With the in so-called 2019 with the forest fires, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so you know, they got it was recorded as a 7.1 earthquake, but I guess they brought it down to a 6.9, and they just had one on July 4th, man. You know, and this is July 6th. All right, you know, but it's I'm gonna read a little bit. It says a 6.9 magnitude earthquake has been recorded in the Southern California, according to the European Quake Monitor and the USGS. The quake registered near Ridgecrest, California, in the environs of Death Valley National Park on Friday night. Tremors were reported from Los Angeles to San Diego. The quake initially registered as 7.1 in magnitude and was later revised to 6.9 by the U.S. Geological Survey. Right, and it says the quake superseded the previous day's 6.4 magnitude earthquake, which had been the largest to hit Southern California in a decade, and struck the same area during the afternoon, followed by 2 magnitude 4 aftershocks. Friday night's earthquake hit the same location as the previous days, but was significantly stronger. Its intensity outstriped the notoriously destructive 1994 Northridge earthquake. Though the damage is expected to be less due to it not striking an urban area, it was the largest to hit Southern California in about 20 years. You know, hey, and they don't put this out on the mainstream media no more, man. You know, I don't really hear about it on the mainstream media. You know, you really hear about on the on this RT app, man, RT News app. All right. It says home shifted, foundations cracks, retaining walls down, and one minor injury were reported in the northwest area of San Bernardino, according to the fire department. Magnitude 6.4 quake hit Southern California on Independence Day. You know, that's pretty much it on that article. You know, but hey, this is how you know we in the last days, man. All right. Let me get my first scripture. 2nd Ezra 9. I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth, the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, and for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right, so hey, we're gonna hear earthquakes and upwars of the people, upwars of the people, man. That's how you know that the Most High, He's getting ready to visit this place. That's why we were telling you people to repent, man. All right. You got Jake out here just thinking this world is going to be going on for another 20 plus years, man. No. All right. Esau, he's not going to be ruling for that long, man. All right. I think it's in Matthew. Salakia. Salakia, I just lost it. But this world is about done, man. All right. You got World War III. It's popping off. All right. And soon the elect, man. Lord willing, we have that number. We're gonna understand everything, man. We're gonna understand how these elements work. All right. We're gonna understand how earthquakes occur. All right. We're gonna understand all these things, man. But yeah, that's what I want. This second Ezra chapter 7 verse 43 says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. All right. It says, verse 44, and temperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. All right, hey, that's what's happening in these last days, man. All right, you got righteousness being grown, man. All right, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, righteousness is being grown. It's being and the truth is being sprung up. All right, these lies and these false philosophies, man, they all getting chopped down, man. All right, they're getting like it says in Jeremiah, the word of the Lord is like a hammer, man, breaking the rocks, man. All right, we're breaking down all these false ideologies, man, and the truth is being sprung up, all right, through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. It says, then, verse 45, it says, then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory. All right. Hey, you can't save Esau, man. All right. You can't even save 2/3 because the Lord, he already got that delusion put on him, man. All right. That strong darkness, man. All right. Nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory, man. All right. You can't stop the elect, man. All right. You can't deceive the elect. All right. Because, hey, Lord willing, we have that elect, man. We're going to get that victory, man. All right. I want to get second Esdras. No, it's first Esdras. or I think it's First Esdras 6 and 9, or Second Esdras 6 and 9. Salaki. Second Esdras chapter 6 and verse. I'm gonna start at 7. Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 7, it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, and when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. All right, so we got Esau in rulership right now, man. The so-called white man, he's in rulership, and his forefather is Esau. All right, so he's the end. This is the end of the world, man. Because Esau is ruling. All right, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. All right, we're rising up, man. All right, we're understanding our nationality. All right, we're coming out of the ways of America. All right, that's the sign that we are at towards the end of the world and towards the beginning of that new world that followeth, man. The kingdom, man. All right, where Jacob, we're gonna be running the kingdom, man. All right, in all righteousness. All right, and the elect, man, we're gonna understand how everything works, man. All right, I'm gonna close out with this. I think Wisdom of Solomon 17:7, or is it 7:17? All right, because hey, this goes into like superheroes, man. All right, the idea that Esau, he gets these Edomites, they get these ideas of superheroes and all that, man, from the scriptures. All right, all these Marvel characters, superheroes, they getting it all from the scriptures, man. All right, they're not making none of this up by their own imagination, man. Everything is coming from the scriptures, man. All right, and the elect, man, we're gonna receive that knowledge, man, of how to operate the elements. We can send earthquakes, mini earthquakes, and on these Edomites, man, and in the kingdom, man. While they in slavery, man. All right, we gonna send hell. We gonna know how to control the elements. All right. We're gonna understand how the creatures operate. We're gonna understand everything to a T. All right. So let me just read this. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 17. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made, the operation of the elements. All right, so we're going to understand how this world was made, man. We're going to understand how the sun is made. We're going to understand trees. We're going to understand hot and cold weather. We're going to understand air itself. All right, we're going to understand the elements, man. Water. All right, how to go super fast, how to slow down time. All right, we're gonna understand everything about this world, man. All right, verse 18 says, the beginning, ending, and midst of the times, the alterations. Ooh, see, that's just what I just said. Let me start at 17 again. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made and the operations of the elements, the beginning, ending, and midst of times, the alterations of the turning of the sun and the change of seasons. All right, the circuits of years and the positions of stars, the natures of living creatures and the furies of wild beasts, the violence of winds and the reasonings of men, the diversities of plants and the virtues of roots. All right, hey, we're gonna be able to understand what people are thinking, why they thinking it, what they're gonna do, what they plan on doing. Hey, we're pretty much gonna be reading minds, man. All right, the reasoning of men's, the control, the violence of the winds, the natures of living creatures, the theories of beasts, man. All right, the diversities of plants, what special herbs, special plants that we can use and need, and the virtues of roots. All right, man, that's far out, man. All right, so hey, the Lord, He is beautiful, man. Yapa. All right, He's gonna give us all knowledge, man. Wisdom of a true God, man. All right, in verse 21 it says, and all such things as are either secret or manifest, them I know. All right, we're going to understand everything, man. All right. Earthquakes, man. All things of the earth, man. All right. Hey, just gird up our loins, man. Jacob's trouble is nigh. All right. And I've heard a few people say it, but we're still under the state of emergency, man. All right. So hey, things can pop off at any minute, man. We got these earthquakes popping up, man. They just had an earthquake in Ohio, which was the first earthquake in Ohio since 1884, if I'm not mistaken, man. And they had an earthquake in Mississippi. All right, they had a hailstorm in Tampa. All right, so we are at the near end, man. And Jacob, the world of Jacob, man, is soon to come, man. All right. So I just wanted to close out with that. Lord willing, this video is edifying. I know it was kind of a little bit over the place with the earthquakes, but it all tied in, Lord willing. And Lord willing, this video is edifying. So I'm gonna close out, give our praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Hashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. To the next lesson, I say shalom.